The road to 2026. September 2025 crunch time in World Cup qualifiers. As the leaves begin to turn in many parts of the world, September 2025 will signal a critical juncture in the qualification campaigns for the FIFA World Cup 2026. With the expanded format of 48 teams heading to North America, USA, Canada, Mexico, the stakes will be higher than ever, and every point will count. This month will see teams across the globe battling for direct qualification spots, playoff berths, and, for some, a final chance to keep their World Cup dreams alive. Europe, UEFA, the home stretch by September 2025, the UEFA qualification groups will likely be nearing completion. Many of the traditional powerhouses will be aiming to secure their direct tickets to the World Cup, avoiding the dreaded playoffs. We can expect high-tension encounters as teams jostle for top spots. Imagine Germany versus Netherlands. A classic rivalry with qualification on the line. The atmosphere would be electric. Italy versus Portugal. Two nations that often find themselves in tight spots. A direct clash could be a make-or-break moment. Surprise contenders. Which smaller nations might be pushing for an unexpected qualification or a strong playoff position, fueled by a new generation of talent. September will be about nerve, tactics, and ensuring no slip-ups in these final match days. South America, CONMEBOL, the usual suspects, new challengers. CONMEBOL's famously grueling single group stage will be deep into its schedule by September 2025. With an increased number of direct qualification spots, 6 instead of 4.5, and an Inter-Confederation playoff spot, the competition will be fierce. Brazil and Argentina. Always favorites, but will they have already stamped their tickets, or will they still be fighting for top seeding? Uruguay, Colombia, Ecuador, Chile, Peru. The battle for the remaining direct spots and the playoff berth will be intense. Expect passionate crowds and dramatic finishes in matches like Colombia versus Uruguay in Barranquilla's heat, Ecuador versus Peru at altitude in Quito. These matches are not just about points, they're about national pride and the very soul of South American football. Africa, CAF, gates to North America. The CAF qualifiers, with their multi-stage format, will likely be in the latter stages of their group phase in September 2025. With a significant increase in direct qualification spots, 9 instead of 5, many nations will see this as their best chance yet to reach the global stage. Morocco, Senegal, Egypt, Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon. These footballing giants will be expected to be leading their respective groups. However, the African qualifiers are notorious for upsets. Intriguing battles. Could we see nations like Mali, Burkina Faso, or DR Congo making a strong push for their first, or a rare, World Cup appearance? The final group games in September could feature winner-take-all scenarios. The passion of African football will be on full display as teams push for glory. Asia AFC, emerging powers and established DominanceAsia also benefits from an increased allocation, 8 direct spots plus 1 inter-confederation playoff. By September 2025, the final qualification rounds will be intensely competitive. Japan, South Korea, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Australia. These nations typically dominate, but the expanded spots open the door for others. Potential qualifiers. Could Qatar, Uzbekistan, or the UAE secure a direct path? Matches between these rivals will be pivotal. The tactical battles and long-distance travel will add another layer of challenge. North, Central America, and Caribbean CONCACAF, the hosts and their guests. With Canada, Mexico, and the USA already qualified as hosts, the remaining CONCACAF nations will be vying for the remaining 3 direct spots and 2 inter-confederation playoff places. September 2025 will likely see the final group stages in full swing. Costa Rica, Panama, Honduras, Jamaica. These nations will be traditional strong contenders for qualification. Rising stars. Could a Caribbean nation like Trinidad and Tobago or Haiti make a strong run? Matches will be fiercely contested, with home advantage playing a huge role in hostile environments. Inter-confederation playoffs loom. For many teams, September 2025 will also bring the stark realization that their path to the World Cup might lead through the Inter-Confederation playoffs. These highly unpredictable knockout matches, likely to be held in early 2026, add an extra layer of drama to the qualification process. Teams will be fighting in September to either avoid these playoffs entirely or secure a spot in them. September 2025 promises to be a month filled with exhilarating football, heartbreaking near misses, and the pure joy of qualification. The expanded World Cup means more dreams will come true, and the global football landscape will be richer for it. Get ready for some unforgettable matches as the world's best battle it out for a place at the biggest show on earth.